This whole entire fucking time, I thought I was recording and I didn't record shit. This fucking sucks, dude. Son of a bitch. I said I wasn't. I said I wasn't gonna. I was just gonna start the video instead of like doing the whole prep work, and the prep work's already done. I'm already about to heat up my fucking water and everything like that. I guess that was a sign to not post what I was about. What I was saying. I guess you guys will never know. That's fucking hilarious, man. I'm gonna take that as a sign. Like, you know what? Maybe it was a good thing that you weren't recording. I was just saying that I was having a great day today. I'm always like coming over here and say, oh, mental health and stay positive, anything like that. And I want to talk about that right now. Let's talk about tarantulas. I used to have around about 20, 25 tarantulas. I started selling my tarantulas left and right. I'm here in Florida, so tarantulas are pretty common. Like, I got a blue-tongued skink, you know? I got a blue-tongued skink. I got a python. I got a, oh shit, where are you, buddy? Are you in your stump? Where are you at? Oh, I'm not gonna bother him. Oh, that's his cage. It's messed up because it's been almost a year, so I gotta replant a couple plants, and this was my very first really large cage that was like, that I built up. It looked really beautiful at the start, but 3 months later, plants started dying off. 8 months later, this is the state of it right now, and it's been like 10 months. So he's in the stump. He's a male blue-tongued skink. He's an adult blue-tongued skink. And I just wanted to start selling my shit because, like I said, I was moving to North Carolina and shit like that. So I started selling a bunch of shit. I started selling a bunch of crap. These very nice people came and bought like 4 tarantulas plus a couple of things, and then I was like, you know what, man, take this tarantula for free, take this enclosure for free. It was kind of fun. It was kind of cool. I had a second lady that she is sketchy as a motherfucker. I'm even saying jokes and whatnot, and she's taking me completely serious. That's not important. So yeah, I got into it like 2 or 3 years ago with that toxic lady that I was talking about. I can't really call her that. That doesn't feel right what I was gonna say before saying lady. Yeah, we got our first snake. She wanted her first snake. I was like, listen, we're gonna get an easy one, easy one to take care of. I don't want to buy anything that's gonna die off just because it looks pretty. And we got a corn snake. We got 2 corn snakes. That shit was fun. That shit was a lot of fun. Corn snakes are the shit. Corn snakes are really dope. And after the corn snakes, we got a python. After the python, we got, what did we have? I think I got the blue-tongued skink. That was a really good find. That was a really good buy. And I also got poison dart frogs. Man, poison dart frogs fucking suck. They're really difficult to take care of. Their food is very scarce. So you kind of have to do your own food. So it's very difficult because fruit flies, like, you got to buy them with a certain amount of time. You can't just, like, with snakes, you just go buy a fucking rat and you're done. With fruit fly cultures, you can't do that. And fucking poison dart frogs, they eat almost every day. If I'm not mistaken, they eat every day, if not every other day. And so there's that. Poison dart frogs suck. Those were my greatest enclosure. Those were the best enclosure that I took care of. The plants never died off. They stood around for 2 years. Then my mom came in, bought a sheet from the thrift store, and she sprayed Lysol in the sheet, and the poison dart frogs were in my room. So she sprayed Lysol completely all over the room in my sheets, and she killed my frogs because frogs breathe through their skin. She killed all 4 frogs. They're Azuris poison dart frogs. I had a blue one. I had a cobalt blue one. I had a yellow one, which I don't remember what his name, what the name was, and the green with black dots one. Those were the 4 that I had. She killed all 4, and I called her because she stayed over. She's in Puerto Rico. She stayed over and everything. I called her. Let me see if this shit's even heating up. I don't think this shit's heating up. That shit pisses me off. I don't know what the hell's going on with my fucking stern, man. That shit fucking sucks, man. So fucking happy I'm moving, bro. I called her and I was like, yo, since some time has passed, I just want to let you know you killed my frogs. I'm just letting you know because if I would have told you, like, when she left, she was in the airport, and in the airport she had a huge, massive fight with her newlywed husband because she found some text messages from a friend. Now, it was a friend. We did confirm. We did talk and everything like that. And even if it wasn't, it's not my fucking problem, to be honest with you. She's like, I'm going to annul the wedding. I'm going to annul the matrimony. I'm not going to be married to this person if this person is betraying me this way. So that was a massive fucking drama. It's very common with my mom. That's why I'm saying it with a fucking straight face. It's very common with my mom. It was a massive, massive drama. Didn't want to bring it up at that moment. Like 2 weeks later, I tell her like, hey, yo, you killed my frogs. And she's like, oh. And I was like, I'm just letting you know that just because you're coming into my house, because she got really offended that I was like, Mom, you don't do this, you don't do that. She was breaking my stuff. She was hiding stuff. Not hiding, because she was cleaning her own way. So she was breaking my stuff. She was hiding shit. And I was on her all the time, like, Mom, you don't do this, you don't do that. My shit's really expensive. I'm single. I'm by myself. I buy shit that I take care of because I take care of it. So if a person comes through that door and sees these types of things, if they're your friends, they won't touch your shit. If they're your family, they feel like they have the right to touch your shit. And my mom has always been not very careful. My guy, seriously, what the fuck is going on, man? I don't even think this shit is connected, dude. So fucking pissed. So mad. This is bullshit. I don't know how long the video is going to be because now the fucking water's boiling. Fuck you. You lost your shit and you lost your chance. I'm going to use the big one now. So I call her and I explain to her because, like I said, I have shit that I take care of because I take care of my own things. My sister doesn't take care of shit. I can lend her anything that cost any value and it will return broken. 100% of the times that I've given her shit, it has returned 100% broken. Now, if you ask her, it wasn't, because my sister likes this shit. She invites people over and she says it was her husband while he was drunk. So when I went over, I was like, yo, you broke my shit. She was like, oh no, that wasn't me. That was the kids. I guess this conversation is over. But just so you know, if you lend it to somebody that has kids, it's still their responsibility. Obviously, I can't charge my sister, even though I wish I could. But yeah, that's basically the answer that I got from that. Oh, I didn't even use it. I was like, sure, it's all good. It's all cool. We're here doing my teas. Every time I talk about my sister, I just go, boop. We're here for my teas. And my mom. She's a great gal. She sucked while we were growing up. She sucked very badly. And the thing about, because I'm Puerto Rican, she's Puerto Rican, obviously, and I was raised in Puerto Rico by her. My father, he was around. He used to take us every weekend or every other weekend if she allowed it. So yeah, she wasn't really the best. And now that we're grown ass adults, sometimes she has this overpowering feeling of being a mom again. So she's the nicest old lady. She's a traditional nice old lady. But when you bring up stuff like that, like I just did, she turns into a devil. She turns into a demon. And I have to listen to sermons for about a week and go to a psychologist, possibly a psychiatrist, because it's bad. It's really fucking bad. She gets fucking bad. And I told her about the frogs, and I was like, Mom, I don't want to stir up any shit or anything like that. I'm just letting you know you killed my frogs. Just next time, if I'm telling you stuff, and I'm not even telling you like, yo, you fucked up. I'm just telling you, because when she left, she said, you treated me like shit. I've never been treated so badly. You were the worst host I've ever been with in my whole entire life. And I literally was talking to my best friend that same day, telling him, dude, I can't believe how much I've progressed. I haven't yelled at my mom. I haven't raised my voice. Every single time that something has happened, I have just laughed, because I laugh and I say, Mom, it's not like that. You don't do it like that. And when I go up to her, I was like, listen, Mom, just let that go. And she gets offended. She gets ridiculously offended because she feels incompetent. If my mom feels embarrassed and incompetent, you're going to have a bad day with my mom. That's all I'm saying. And she is predominantly like that. I don't know if I used that word correctly, but I liked it the way that it sounded. But yeah, man, she is 1,000,000% like that. She's a very proud spick. It's my mom. I learned it from Tom Segura. Go fuck yourself. She's a very proud spick. And so I tell her, like, yo, like, I tell her about the frogs. She's like, are you sure it was me? Are you 1,000% sure that I'm the one who killed them? I was like, I don't know, Mom. I've been taking care of them for 2 years. You passed by, threw a bunch of Lysol inside of my closed room, because she closed the door because she didn't want the Lysol to escape the room and then fuck me up, or fuck the room up, or fuck the house up, or whatever the fucking excuse was at that moment. And I was like, after you passed by, they died. I just think that 2 + 2 = 4. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, oh, okay, dude. It was New Year's. I'm by myself in my sister's house, because my sister, I think, is in Puerto Rico, or she's somewhere else that I don't even fucking know. And I'm in the house. I'm trying to have a good time. I ate a little bit of mushrooms. I smoked a little bit of weed, and I'm trying to have a good time. And I call my mom, excited, talking to her, like, hey, Mom, like, I just want you to know about this and this and that. And I wanted to, and I told her, I was like, yo, and I ate a little bit of mushrooms. I ate 0.3 grams. I don't take mushrooms like that. I just microdose every once in a while to have a little bit of fun. And my mom, she goes like, oh, so that's why. I was like, that's why what? She's like, so that's why you're acting that way. I was like, I'm acting like what? She's like, well, I don't know. Like, you called me about the whole frogs thing, and I really do think that you overreacted a lot about that. And I know by experience that when men take drugs, they get a little bit aggressive. I told my mom the whole entire time, just laughing, yo, you killed my frogs. I'm telling you, because I don't care about the frogs. I care about you, and I care about your well-being. I'm letting you know just so that you understand that I didn't want to treat you badly. It wasn't my intentions to treat you badly, but I also have to protect my shit because it's expensive. So I just let you know. And that was the whole entire conversation. And she said that I was being ridiculously aggressive. So that's my mom. That is my mom. This lady, I'm going to tell you right now, if I ever put her on this channel, which I wish that would happen, if she's cool with it and everything like that, because if you fucking see her, she's like, do you mind if I get a little bit of water? Oh, I don't want to bother. I don't want to intrude. She's 62 years old, all right? She's 62. And everybody that sees her goes, that poor old lady. And we're talking about the same person that I came up to her with a fucking enchufle stuck inside of my foot when I was 8 years old, because she had she had the habit of cutting him off in case they needed a plug. And when she used to trip with them and everything like that, she'd get pissed off and throw them in the backyard. Which, by the way, Valerie, if you're seeing this, that's what used to fucking happen. I found out fucking years ago when our dad used to work on that shit and everything like that. My mom used to figure like, oh, your dad uses these. And then she would cut them right in the neck. They were unusable. My dad would be like, why the fuck would I want that piece of shit? And she would just go back in the yard and just throw the fucking shit in the backyard. So I step on one of those motherfuckers. I have a plug, a full-on plug inside of my foot. And I say Valerie because she came into the house with a fucking plug inside of her foot as well. My mom picked out the plug, the same goddamn plug, and threw it in the fucking backyard. And you know what happened next? It was my sister that came by and jammed that fucking plug inside of her heel, because both of them were in the heel. Mine was in the heel, hers was in the heel, and it was a whole entire plug inside of our heel. And our mom got ballistic because I was 8, my sister's 4 years older than me, she was 12. That shit jabbed inside of us. We came in screaming and crying and just losing our shit. And my mom slapped the back of my head and goes, shut the fuck up and let me deal with it. She grabs my foot, she unhooks the thing, and then she slaps me again. She slaps me again. I don't remember if it was in the ass. I think it was in the back, to be honest with you. She slaps me again and goes, next time put on some fucking shoes. Grabs the plug, throws it in the backyard. Oh, that would have been a perfect outro right there. But I'm barely doing my tea right now. So, I don't know. So, yeah, I think I should finish it there. Well, you guys are not going to watch me do my tea because it's been 15 minutes, all right?